fashion nerd Tori here. How are we? I hope you're all doing well. So we have done this video I think a couple of months ago for Funko Pops, and I thought it was about time we did a Loungefly version, and that is Loungefly bags I wish they would make. And unlike the Funko version, because I'll leave the link to the Funko video up here if you haven't seen it already, as we were going through the ones that I think they should make, it turns out that Funko had already kind of made them in a different way. But whereas with these bags, they have never been made in any shape or form, and I am here to talk them into existence. Manifestation and all of that. But speaking of talking things into existence, I need just to do something for the sake of science and just to cover my back in case I actually talk things into existence and people don't believe I've talked them into existence. Okay, let me just get up my calendar. So, as you can see, it is the 9th of June today that I am filming this. But you are watching this on, I believe, Friday the 21st is when I have got this scheduled to go up. Anyway, well, I just needed to say that. I'm filming this on the 9th, you're watching this on the 21st. However, in between those two times, a week in the middle between us both, is Friday the 14th. Why is that significant, you say? Because that is when Loungefly releases their catalogue for the June collection. The collection reveal is on a live stream on Friday evening, and then the next day, Saturday at 5 AM, all of the official retailers put up the pre-orders for the catalogue. So I'm just saying this now that I am filming this on the 9th of June, so a few days before the collection reveal. So I'm just saying, if any of these that I'm about to say are in the collection, then you can just know that I have just predicted the future. Could you imagine that? Anyway, yeah, I just had to get that out of the way because that would be absolutely crazy. For this video, I have got 4 bags I think that Loungefly should make, because 4 is my lucky number, so I do everything in 4s. 2 of them are, I don't think I'm stretching my luck with it. I think they're realistic, and I do think Loungefly will eventually get to them. The other 2, maybe. I don't know why I locked my phone and put it down. I have got them on my notes app. Let me get out my calendar. So as I said, 2 of them I think are realistic that Loungefly will be bringing out at some point, because it's continuing on with something they have been doing, and then the other 2 are just ones that I think that I'd really like them to do. So without further ado, let's get on to the top 4 Winnie the Pooh Loungeflies I think Loungefly need to make. So I think the easiest way to do this is just to work through the list that I've got them written down on my phone, starting off with one that I am pretty confident we will be getting at some point, and that is Cowboy Pooh. Now, I kind of had this idea come to me in two different forms. One, and the one which is why I believe we will be getting at some point, is Loungefly is currently on the run of doing a Wild West theme sort of like series. We have had a Mickey Mouse mini backpack, a Minnie Mouse mini backpack. I'm not gonna say mini backpack each time, that's just gonna be a mouthful. A Stitch backpack and a Hello Kitty backpack, which I will just show you here. So this is the Mickey Mouse one. I think has been out for a couple of months. Pretty cute. And then I think it's this, yeah, there is the Minnie Mouse one. Here's the Stitch version, same sort of concept, but he is holding like a ukulele. And this is the newest edition in their cosplay Wild West collection, and it is Hello Kitty. So after they did the Mickey, Minnie and Stitch bags, I was like, okay, Pooh is up next. I was really confident for it. I was not expecting Hello Kitty to come to the party, but I think the fact that Hello Kitty has come to the party, meaning we've now got 4 Wild West bags across different characters, I am pretty confident we are going to be getting a Winnie the Pooh version of it as well. And then the second I did, so I initially thought of a Winnie the Pooh Wild West bag because they were on the run of doing characters as Wild West. But also, one of my favourite Disney Plus series to watch is the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. It's so cute, highly recommend it, it's one of my favourite series. There has been a couple episodes of that which have been like Wild West themed, and let me see if I can just pull it up on Google. Yeah, there's been a couple of episodes where they have had Wild West themes. It's where Loungefly could easily take inspiration from. So yeah, I would absolutely love to see a Wild West cowboy themed Winnie the Pooh bag, and I'm so confident that we will be getting one since they have been working their way through characters. And I mean, I've got some cowgirl boots that are just like waiting for a Pooh bag to go with them. So that's bag number 1. Bag number 2, and I can't remember how I've got to these conversations, but I've actually talked about this bag with a couple of my friends and they've also got ideas for this bag, and we don't know why it hasn't been a thing yet. So Loungefly, listen up. And that is a cosplay rabbit bag. We have got quite a few individual cosplay characters in the Winnie the Pooh Loungefly world. Obviously there's loads of Pooh cosplay bags. There is a couple of Tigger ones. I think Piglet's only got one proper cosplay, and I think Eeyore has got 1, maybe 2 cosplay bags. And last summer there was the Lumpy Heffalump cosplay bag, and it's got Roo coming out of the top. Lumpy is quite a rare character for them to think of to do an individual bag for, and Lumpy's release was so popular he sold out really quickly and did have a restock as well, which I do believe also sold out. So that does prove that them doing very specific characters as individual bags, whereas, you know, it's just the cosplay, it's just that character's face, it's not with any other characters with it, is doable. If Lumpy was so popular and sold out like on 2 releases, I think Rabbit is more of a common character than Lumpy. I feel like more people would know, like not big Winnie the Pooh fans, I think more people would know who Rabbit is compared to like Lumpy. I think Rabbit is very much a doable bag, and I feel like they could get really creative and have some really cool features with a Rabbit cosplay bag, meaning that it wouldn't just have to be like the vegan leather material. They could have it as like a fluffy sort of texture material, like maybe have like some suede features for like his actual face, and then you can have furry bits for the rest of like his head and his ears could be like 3D features on top of the bag, or they could have them flopped down or movable. That'd be quite cool. But yeah, I think when I've been talking to my friends about this bag, that they've also had ideas for it as well, everyone that I've spoke to thinks that that would make such a cool like fluffy bag. Like Loungefly recently released a Monsters Inc bag, which is like really fluffy and just looks like a big fluff ball and it looks really soft and cool. And then when I saw that bag, I was like, that but yellow as a rabbit cosplay. And then on the back you could have a cute, because you know how Loungefly likes to do their hidden prints on the back of the bag, you could have a cute like little rabbit in his carrot patch or something like that. I feel like that would be such a cute bag, and although Rabbit is a rare character, I think it would still sell really well. He's a rare character, but rare characters are popular because they're rare. So it's not like they'd be making a bag that no one's going to buy because they don't know who it is. When you release rare characters, it will sell. And Rabbit has started to feature on more and more Loungeflies. I think I've got him on 3 or 4 different bags, maybe more than that. I'll count up after I've filmed this and leave it here how many times Rabbit features on my bags. But yeah, Rabbit needs his own cosplay bag. Hello, it's Tori in editing here. I have just counted up the bags and Rabbit features on 6 bags, which is actually crazy. And while I've just been editing these clips, I've had another idea for that Rabbit bag. So on like this Lumpy bag, you have, kind of sit just there, a zip puller with Lumpy and Roo. For the Rabbit bag, as like an even more specific rare feature that only like real Winnie the Pooh fans will pick up on, have the zip puller as Kessie. If you don't know who Kessie is, you need to watch The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Kessie is a little baby bird that Rabbit befriends and kind of like as a child for a little bit. It's such an emotional episode, but Kessie and Rabbit's relationship is so special, and I feel like having Kessie as a zip puller on a Rabbit cosplay would just be absolutely perfect. Anyway, that is all that I wanted to say during editing. Back to me in the past. Moving on to bag number 3. Now this is the other bag that I said I feel like is a possibility. I'm not as confident as the Cowboy Pooh one, but this is definitely one that they could do. It's going along with something that they are already doing, and I think Pooh would make such a great design to go along with it. That is a Winnie the Pooh Cross Buddies bag. Crossbodies is like a new little series Loungefly is doing. It's a crossbody bag, but it's like a square bag. They have done quite a few different characters in it. I know Lotso was one of their more recent ones. I think they have also done a Grogu one. Wouldn't surprise me if they've done a Stitch one. There's quite a few different ones. And the cool feature with crossbody bags is it's basically, so when you have a crossbody bag, it's not usually like a cosplay bag. It's like usually got like a design element to it, or like an all over print or something like that. Crossbodies, such a tongue twister with crossbody, is literally a crossbody version of a cosplay bag. Let me see if I can get up some examples to show you. Okay, so they have done, yeah, they have done a Stitch one. I knew it. They've done Stitch, Scooby-Doo, Lotso, Sebastian from The Little Mermaid, a little monkey from Dora the Explorer holding the map. They've done Doug. Oh, they have done a Piglet one. Is this a crossbody? They have, Loungefly has done Piglet in this style before, but this was before they started doing like the actual, before they started naming them crossbodies. This is just a crossbody, but it is in the style of what a crossbody is. They've also done a Happy Meal Nuggets one. They've done quite a few. So I'll just use this example of Doug as to show you the cool things about crossbodies. So as I said, the bag is pretty much a cosplay bag where, you know, it's in like the shape and colours and everything to look like the character. And as you can see, Doug is very fluffy as well. That also seems to be the case on a lot of these. And the front pouch of the Crossbodies bag is a separate little pouch that can be removed. The character's arms hold onto it. There's like little slots on the side that the character can then hold onto, and then you have the option to remove the pouch if you want to, and they are double-sided, so when you reattach the pouch you can have like different designs on it. A Winnie the Pooh version of that, as I did just see, I have seen that bag before, I just didn't like register it as a crossbody because crossbodies are quite a new thing. They have done the Piglet version of it. I don't know if the pouch on Piglet is interchangeable around, but anyway, if they've done a Piglet one, we could have a Pooh one, especially now that they're using the term crossbodies. They didn't use that on that Piglet one. That was just a crossbody bag. I keep saying crossbodies and crossbodies. This is getting very confusing. But yeah, those bags that I just showed you, like Doug and Lotso, those are a new little crossbodies thing that they are doing. It's like a cosplay crossbody bag, and I would like a Winnie the Pooh version, please, thank you. And like Lotso and Doug, and I think Scooby-Doo as well, are like the fluffy kind of textured bag, so they could definitely have that as Pooh, a yellow fluffy bag. And then the pouch bit he could be holding on one side could have a honey pot, so it looks like he's holding a honey pot, and then when you turn it around the other side could have like a balloon or something like that. I think that'd be cute. So yeah, that bag I do think is a possibility that could be coming, but I'm not as confident about it as I am the cowboy one. I'm very confident on that one. And now moving on to the fourth and final bag that I want to talk about for this video that I wish Loungefly would do. I feel like if you know me very well, you will know I absolutely would love this sort of bag. It's a very small specific part of my collection that I've started building up, and I absolutely love it, and it is very popular. It's a very like new collection that started coming over. This kind of style is originally from Japan, so I don't know if like Japan Loungefly have done a version of this, not to my knowledge anyway, but that is a Sakura Winnie the Pooh. Like, you could do a whole collection with it. You can do a mini backpack, a purse, a crossbody. There's so many options you could do with it. Sakura obviously being cherry blossom, it's pink Winnie the Pooh. I don't think you can see, I think it's just all out of shot, but I'm building up quite a good little Sakura collection. I think a Sakura Winnie the Pooh Loungefly collection would be so adorable. Like they could have a cherry blossom tree on it and all the characters like sat underneath it. Like it wouldn't just have to be limited to Pooh. You could have like Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, Eeyore, all of them in their Sakura versions sat with like cherry blossoms falling around them, like on a nice pale pink bag with the nice cherry tree like coming over the bag. You could have the cherry tree as like an appliqued element, so on top of the bag, and then have like the flower petals as applique pieces coming down the bag, with the characters then as like printed or embroidered onto the front pouch, like sat there all in their little pink forms. That would be so cute. But I feel like if they were to release a Sakura Loungefly, I feel like they would have to wait until the perfect time, like I'd say like a month before like cherry blossom season. So cherry blossom season is very early spring, so like maybe the the January catalogue they could do something like this, January, February catalogue maybe. So then by the time bags are released and everyone has got their bag, it'll be perfect timing for when all the cherry blossoms are in flower. That'd be so cute. Yeah, that's another bag that I feel like if they did it, it would be popular. Everyone loves sakura items. It's just pink and cute and very, you know, it makes everyone happier. They're just so cute, and it would make me happy because you know how much I love pink and Pooh. So that is it. Those are the 4 Loungeflies I would love to see Loungefly make. As I said, I put all those dates at the front, so if I have any chance talked these into reality and they're in the Loungefly catalogue, you heard it here first. Even though this video is going up after the catalogue, I filmed it before. So you heard it here first. If that is real, if not, hopefully these will become a thing one day. So just going on the chance that none of these did actually come out in the June catalogue last week, as you're watching this next week for me, leave a comment down below which out of the 4 Loungeflies that I just created out of thin air would you like to see happen the most. Cowboy Winnie the Pooh, Cosplay Rabbit, Cross Buddies Pooh, or Sakura Pooh? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also let me know, have you got any ideas of Loungeflies you would love to see them make? If you enjoyed this video, please do pop the thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more from moi, do click subscribe down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to ding the notification bell. I mean, you might as well. You're already down there, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!